I like money.
Destroy the
And in a lot of games, your main objective is in fact to make as much bang for your buck as possible. Hello and welcome to the island of Ungbung. My name is Ian Adam and I'll be your tour guide today on our truly one-of-a-kind remote island. We understand that a large number of guests can be excused by current events. So before we get started, make sure to keep your speakers on loud. Don't forget to check out our souvenir shop on your way out, where we offer exclusive items native to our island getaways, such as
Newton's cradle, scale, water dispenser, wardrobe.
Here on Ungbung, we're mostly known for our beautiful nature-induced campsite on the beachside, which offers our esteemed customers that classic not 3, not 2, but 1 tent spot. No more, just one. And of course, how could we not mention our state-of-the-art swimming pool that you cannot swim in? Fuck you, game! Come and enjoy the sights of our prehistoric museum. Just please try to notice the creativity on this thing and not why I just stuck a T-Rex's backside to an elephant's head. There is also our iconic,
definitely human-sized
lighthouse, and that's about it. I'm sorry, but besides my gorgeous plot of land and the villagers' houses, my island's not finished yet. But can I just rephrase this entire segment by saying that I am in love with New Horizons? It just suddenly became one of my top played games on the Switch. I don't think there's been a day since I got it that I wouldn't turn it on and play it until my Switch ran out of battery. I just wish that half my time fishing in the game instead wasn't gathering eggs. You fuck. It's right next to Stardew Valley and Playtime, which, by the way, I played a ton of, so it's gonna take you a lot to get past this one, Animal Crossing. Shit. I'm just gonna drop a truth bomb here. I probably could have finished my last video sooner. But you see, one time I'm editing it and suddenly, boom, it's Animal Crossing time. I've not played any games of said series before, so you know, hang me on a cross and call me Jesus. It just didn't resonate with me at first. I can actually even recall a cute little story on how I didn't decide to buy New Leaf when it came out. It was the summer of 2013. The hospital wasn't exactly as full as usual, but yours truly was one of the rare cases who was unlucky enough to be in the hospital, unable to have fun with children outside. So my mother came to visit me and she asked me those faithful words. My son, I will make your suffering easier. Do you want this Luigi game or do you want this game with baby people walking around? Wow, I said to myself. I've heard of Animal Crossing before and it's just been released. I already have a ton of Mario games. Maybe I could shorten my time here with this game. Where have you been? Mom, I want the Luigi game! And I eventually spent that week boggling my head on most of the puzzles in Luigi's Mansion 2/Dark Moon if you don't understand the metric system. I mean, even now, I wouldn't blame myself back then, because the game's concept itself is still confusing to explain to people. I mean, you try telling somebody you know that you spent 100 hours last week on this game that consists of picking weeds, procuring items from which you can eventually earn money, which helps you upgrade your house and buy more aesthetic items and property on the map. Come to think of it, this concept actually reminds me of another pretty famous game. Welcome to Los Santos. Oh, you're leaving? Okay, just go ahead, press that X button. Boo, I'm still here, huh? Trust me, I am not bullshitting. There is so much to compare here. There are 2 games that I've been playing in my free time these past few weeks. And those 2 games are obviously GTA 5 Online and Animal Crossing New Horizons. But why did I even play so much of these games in the last 2 months? Well, I mean, if I have to stay inside, I might as well spend that time on stuff that I usually wouldn't have time to do. Because I tell myself that it's a beautiful day outside, and then I'd stay inside thinking about going outside, and eventually I wouldn't go, and then I'd guilt trip myself for going out when it's dark. What the fuck am I doing? So in early March of 2020, a lot of my friends who've never picked up GTA 5 before would suddenly start playing it. We had so much fun. We did heists we never finished, we raced, we changed up our looks, we did so many export jobs. And eventually, after saving up heaps of cash, we spent it on 1 useful item and probably like 15 useless ones. But in my time playing this game, I started counting the hours of the nights that went on until 6 in the morning, and soon I noticed just how much time was being spent on this game. So all of us are gamers in some regard. I'm sure that nobody regrets the time we spent together. But if we didn't have the time we had, some of my friends would have to instead go to work in the morning and I'd probably be attending college as usual. It's weird times we're living in. But we're also spending a lot more time together than we would have otherwise. So where the fuck does the new Animal Crossing game come into all of this? Well, for starters, both games offer you expansive character customization, heavy getting and renewing tools that make your life easier. They both revolve surprisingly a lot around money, but most of all, these 2 games have absolutely no end goal or objective. They're both games which immerse you completely by giving you just the right mixture of character customization and beautiful world building. You feel so immersed, like your character is basically you, but, well, in-game. In some cases. So of course, if the game offers you so much virtual bling and has online gameplay, you're gonna want to show off your bathroom as much as your new car to your friends. Like, look at my bathroom, oh my god! And yeah, you're eventually gonna save up enough money to buy everything you need. But first, you're probably gonna realize that the biggest thing that binds these two games together is time consumption. Hours and hours and hours go into grinding cash money in these games so that you can afford some random thing that more often than not has sentimental value to you, if any. In this case, a statue of Godzilla in this game can easily be compared to a car in GTA. Prove me wrong. Yeah, you could say, well, then The Sims, Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley are also similar, seeing as they're all life sims? And to that I say no. All of those games have you doing a lot of completely different tasks that make them a lot more specific in the life sim genre. Sims is just plain out simulating real human life, and in Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley, you're a farmer who, besides selling stuff like in GTA and Animal Crossing, actually has a lot more specific activities like planting veggies, tending to animals, getting into romantic relationships, and the NPCs in those games usually have some sort of story arc which you can play alongside with. Animal Crossing has none of that. You do plant stuff, but only flowers and trees, and there are NPCs, but they don't really evolve much. The main course of the game is built around gathering and selling your items so you can get other items which are gonna have some sort of functional or sentimental value to you. Now, do not tell me that Bugatti looking ass in your GTA garage has a lot to do with speed. GTA Online has changed so much since the days of people driving around in supercars drive-bying you. You can now buy planes, helicopters, yachts, apartments, casino penthouses, trucks that play music, and so much more that actually only serves to you aesthetically. Supercars are not even the fastest way to drive around the map anymore. If you pay any attention to GTA Online at all these days, you know that everybody and their pet dog owns a fucking flying motorcycle that shoots homing missiles. Yes, Animal Crossing does not have guns, it does not have cars, and GTA Online does not have fishing and bug catching. But you see, that's largely because of the target audience. Animal Crossing is mostly targeted towards children and teens, while Grand Theft Auto is strictly an adult game. Though, still, most of the community is 10-year-olds greeting you on flying motorcycles and then telling you how much they enjoy having intercourse with your mom. Yes, that is the GTA experience, everybody. But you know, I still don't believe you. GTA has modders that give themselves free cash in an instant. I don't see that happening in Animal Crossing. Theory busted. Well, my friend, if that was your thoughts just back then I have another question for you. Have you been living under a rock?
Time travel.
An exploit that lets you gain in-game currency faster and whenever you want it? Yeah, it's called time travel. This was probably one of the stupidest fucking ideas I've ever had for a video which I have seen come to fruition. But from experience, I can truly tell you that most of your time in these games is going to revolve around gaining money and buying stuff. What is the difference? Well, the criminal and animal part, I guess. So what am I even trying to prove with this video at all then? I just want guns in this game to shoot the bunny in the face, okay?